place, the USA. Circuit Americas, the United States Grand Prix. Obviously, to finish third position or higher, so you have to be Daniel Ricciardo. So, yeah, that's where my team will go on Friday, because Friday, my team will be heading to Circuit the Americas, the United States Grand Prix. So, once again, tomorrow we will start off. So we'll start off with the first race with George Russell again at Marina Bay Street Circuit, the Singapore Grand Prix. Then we'll do it again with Oscar Piastri for the final time again for the Singapore Grand Prix. Let's see how it's out. Here we go. It's Daniel Ricciardo. Hold on, forgot. Hold on a second, guys. Yes, we gotta load the setup really quick, so yes, here we are. Let's get started. Here we are, Circuit Americas. We have to be in the McLaren. That's by Daniel Ricciardo. Trying to look at the outside on Albon. He stays ahead for 5th place. But not for long, coming to the outside on Alexander Albon, and we got the job done. Moved up into P5 as Valtteri Bottas has the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Okay, and Lewis Hamilton takes the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, 1:43.365. So lap 46 on 56. Here at the United States Grand Prix, that's turn 19. As we go to the final turn into turn 20. Bounce a little bit and the yellow sun goes across the stoppage line. Lap 47.56. Race to P5 as we got 2.6. The gap to Esteban Ocon ahead as we go into the first curve. That's turn number 1. There we go. And coming to little games, and here we come on Fernando Alonso, the two-time world champion. He's only the two-time champion. Now it's Ian Maxwell out time for the two-time.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Okay, here we go. Getting closer right now. We are in the DRS range on Fernando Alonso. And we go to the next curve we go. We go DRS open on Fernando Alonso for 4th place. 3.2 the gap to Sebastian Vettel ahead in P3. And the virtual safety car has been deployed. Virtual safety car has been deployed.
Reduce your pace.
So you gotta watch your delta. It's very important. If you gotta watch your delta, you're gonna have to serve a drive-through penalty because you can't pick up a drive-through penalty. So you can't just, you can't pick up a drive-through penalty. It's going to really fall you down. So we're under the virtual safety car, BC. So we're under BC. BC already out. Coming to turn 19. And final turn at turn 20, a little bit wide. Yellow socket curves like we are on lap 48.36, and so we're still under the virtual safety car. And here we go again into turn number 1. Very wide. Coming towards turn number 2. But we're still under the virtual safety car as we come down the little canes. The VC is ending. We're getting ready to go racing. We're going to maintain your delta till the green flag flies. And we are racing again here at Circuit of the Americas. Now we can return to race speed. 1.7 the gap. 1.7 the gap to Fernando Alonso ahead in P4.
For now. Keep taking care of it.
tires are pretty good right now. We can take care of them. And we come into the next curve we go. And here we go. Here we go again on the two-time champion Fernando Alonso.
1.8 seconds.
0.1 the gap to Fernando Alonso ahead in P4. As we go next curve. Go again, going down to the outside, and we got the four-time champion into P, and we got the two-time champion into P4. And here we go now, and here we go on the four-time world champion Sebastian Vettel. We could get we get a blue flag DRS7 on Sebastian Vettel, and here comes the blue flag. We got Nicholas Latifi. We'll put him a lap down, passing to the inside. And try to go outside on Sebastian Vettel, the four-time world champion. We got the four-time world champion into third place. So we got the jump, and we got the jump down, and we got the four-time world champion into P number 2 to P3 now. As we are up into P3, as we got a 10.9 to gap George Russell ahead in P2. So with 9.6 the gap to George Russell ahead in P2. And 20.2 the gap to Lewis Hamilton ahead in P1. And very wide going. Next where we go. And we are driving away as Sebastian Vettel is out of DRS range on us. Getting closer indeed as down the next curve. 10.0 the gap to George Russell ahead in P number 2. And we got another lap car coming in front. And the next curve we go. Slowly as we move closer we can. Find making mistakes. 8.1 the gap again to Fernando Alonso to George Russell ahead in P2. 7.4 now the gap. As we head towards turn 20. Final turn across the start finish line. It will be lap 50 of 56 here at the United States Grand Prix. As we go up into turn 1, we get and here we come, we got blue flag as we got Zhou Guanyu, the lap car coming in front. He's already a lap down. We get a blue flag. Here we go, blue flag on Zhou Guanyu. We got right past him and we'll put him a lap down. We'll put Zhou Guanyu a lap down. So at 4.4 the gap to George Russell ahead in P2. As we go very wide going into the next curve. 4.5 again the gap to George Russell. 4.3 now the gap. So 10.6 the gap to Sebastian Vettel behind P4.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 3.8 seconds.
3.4 now the gap to George Russell ahead in P2. There we go. COTA now coming to turn 6. That's turn 19, the final turn, turn 20. Here we come on George Russell, the second place of the lap 51 of 56 for the United States Grand Prix. Here we go on George Russell. Next up, I will be in the DRS range. And we are in the DRS range, but not close enough. We're out of DRS range on George Russell. Not close enough because... And here we are, and we're back in the DRS range on George Russell, going to the outside on George Russell, and we got George Russell, and we're up into P2 as we got the job done. Past George Russell, and we're up into P2. George was trying to come back on us as we run a little bit wide. And 1.0 the gap as George is back in DRS range on us. We go ahead and use the overtake now. As George Russell has got DRS on us. 9.6 the gap to Lewis Hamilton ahead in P1. And we go in that next curve we go. Switch it up now and use more power. And with George is out of DRS range again on us. .1 the gap to George Russell behind P3. Coming to turn 16, and after turn 16, now we're heading into turn 17. 6.6 now the gap, and across the stop finish line, we're on lap 52 of 56. We got 6.7 the gap, 6.8 now the gap to Lewis Hamilton ahead in P1. Coming into turn 1 again, a little bit wide. We are pulling away from George Russell as we go towards turn number 2. Coming to the next little chicane. Next curve we go. 5.0 the gap to, and we got 4.7 the gap. 5.0 now the gap. 5.1 now the gap. 5.2 now the gap to Lewis Hamilton ahead in P1. As we got a little bit wide. 5.1 again the gap to Lewis Hamilton ahead in P1. As we come the next curve we go, we got 4.7 the gap to Lewis Hamilton ahead in P1. Got to catch up on the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion. We're not giving out, we're going to catch the 7-time world champion. 3.4 again the gap to Lewis Hamilton ahead in P1. As we go towards turn number 16. And then as turn 19 and the final turn at turn 20, here we are on Lewis Hamilton across the stop finish line. Lap 53 of, we're on lap 53 of 56.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize the
and we've got 1.8 the gap to Hamilton ahead in P1 as we go into turn number 1.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
We got 5 laps of fuel left. 5 laps of fuel left. 1.1 the gap to Lewis Hamilton ahead in P1. And into the DRS range on Lewis Hamilton. So about 4 laps of fuel left. And we'll back off a little bit and let Hamilton stay ahead of us. But not for long, we can get him. Very wide as we go so very deep, trying to go to the outside on Lewis Hamilton. Side by side, and we got the job done, and we got the 7-time world champion. We are into the lead, into P1. Hamilton setting up for long. He's trying to go to the inside, and we stay ahead. And again, we stay ahead of the 7-time world champion, Lewis Hamilton. Next curve we go. And a big slide right into the grass, and now we are back on course. But Hamilton is still in the DRS range. Try to keep him out of DRS range, but he is still in the DRS range. And he's out of DRS range on us. As we come towards turn 19. To the final turn down towards turn 20. Across the stop finish line, and we are 3 laps to the end of the final time. Going into turn 1. Coming into turn 2. And we're driving away from Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion. 2.6, 2.7 the gap to Lewis Hamilton behind P2. Bye, Lewis. On the next curve we go. So we got 4.2 to gap to Lewis Hamilton behind P2. Oh, here we go. As we go, next curve we go. In the next curve we go. .7 the gap to Lewis Hamilton behind P2. .1 now the gap to Lewis Hamilton behind P2.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
And 4 laps of fuel left, coming towards turn 19. Final turn we go at turn number 20, and across the start finish line, 2 laps to go of the final time here at the United States Grand Prix. Again, the USA Grand Prix will have to sprint, and again, Formula One will be going to the Las Vegas Grand Prix this year. 7.8 the gap to Lewis Hamilton behind P2. .6 now to gap. Here we go. Nice movement at 8.9 now to gap. Let's see how it does right now. 9.5 now to gap. As we got the next curve. 9.7 now to gap. And a little spin. Can we get back on course? Yeah, nice flick spin, and we are back on course. We have it's like we did have a mistake. Actually, we made a mistake. Actually, we did make a mistake, and now we're finally back on course. Here comes Lewis Hamilton. 3.8 the gap to Lewis Hamilton behind P2. We have to drive away from the 7-time world champion. Actually, no, we didn't have to stare. Actually, we did get a flat spot.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
But we still got 3 laps of fuel left. Final turn we go, and we're on to the last lap of the race.
Okay,
Final lap of the race.
Final lap of the race.
In the second event for the United States Grand Prix. Sorry, Lewis, I have to drive away from you. Oops, and another spin. Can we get back on course? Here comes Hamilton, and he is back. And he is back into the lead after we have it a spin at the end of turn number 1. No, we didn't get a flat spot. We have a bit of spin, but now we're back on course. Here we go. That's how right now. Warning number 1 for Corey County. Here we go. We're gonna get that lead back away from the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. And he already passed us. So we're gonna wait till we get there, but we don't get DRS until we get there. But we're not. But we're still not in the DRS range because we're trying to get closer. Oh no, we're not there yet because we're. And now we're back in the DRS range on Lewis Hamilton. Come on. Now we can get him down towards the inside. Now we got the job done. Now we're back into the lead. Take the lead back away from the 7-time world champion, Lewis Hamilton. Coming to turn 19, and we're a little bit wide. And we We are going to come to the checkered flag for the final turn, turn 20, very wide. And win the USA at the United States Grand Prix. Hamilton will finish in second. The driver date will go to Lando Norris. Lando Norris, driver of the day.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight.
Go, Lewis. Get him down the back.
Yeah, go, Lewis.
Yes.
Yeah, get you down the back, Daniel. That we want. Look at the sorts, and yep, we have passed with 370.05.
Let's see how we get on the friend score.
Hold on, I just want to see the leaderboard really quick. Alright, we'll wrap that. But wait, I don't have enough time, so I don't think so. I don't think so, I said. So the friendly voice says, yep, that's time to speak. I think, virtually, this is on it. It's time to end the stream. Thank you so